But do you have any degree from any university?
I don't.
Currently, you don't?
No.
So right now, your highest qualification, if you were filling any form, would be SSCE.
Well, if you can call it that.
You want to be president, and
Yeah.
with your SSCE certificate, you think you can command people who are professors and PhDs? You think you can do that?
What did those people do? The people that have the PhDs and all the DDDs and the degrees, what did they do when we gave them the chance? See, that's the mistake about us. We are basing our future, how we're going to develop our world, on the Western regulations. We feel like we have to have a PhD. We have to have this. We have to go to Harvard. We have to go to Cambridge. Yes, I've seen quite a few of them, Omaru. What did they do?
Nothing, eh?
What did they do? I mean, Africa has the worst governance in the world. Today, if you're looking at our economy, it's crushed. If you're looking at our currency, it's depreciated. If you're looking at the balancing of the economy, there is inflation.
There is a huge debate online about Nana Kwame Bediako. Dudwana a friend Jacob Freedom Caesar and Cheddar. Or no, the leader of the new force, a new political party, a hated Ghana super hard. Now, Okopiemu an exclusive interview with Umar Rusanda of City TV. This particular journalist questioning a super hard and tricky. I want show who ya ubegu winimasi. Okopiemu this particular interview. The educational background became a subject of discussion. Archer said it kind of made him angry from all indication. Dudwana Ejidi said Cheddar in here education and has any major certificate to govern Ghana because he is a successful businessman who owns a lot of businesses. On the other hand, in Crawford Ejidi say at least on here degree now only degree okita SSCE. I am modern day wasidi. I dear just Mbwa as Ubia or Pese or lead the country Ghana. According to him, or say or uni just the UK now so or drop pay off just or chase on one kasani passion and eventually he is one of the few successful businessmen in the country Ghana. Now, ye beside the question say, in fact, obe allowing mba amatches were to the same lane or nunsu to ye. That is to say, omoka somo person drop it out from school. Obe agree or say or no at a point when the dad died. No, he became the man at the same time the boy, and until take his certain decisions. And ye ka certificate also acquire over 30 certificates from the street businesses and other and yet necessarily say educational settings mu certificates. Adolfo muma yongo tie discussion a course so surrounding the educational background. All credit to City TV and Umar Rusanda. Yeba to Amuso.
Let's leave your animals. Let's talk about you. Do you have a university degree?
I didn't finish university. Yeah.
Which university did you go to?
Westminster.
Were you rusticated? What happened? How come you left the school? Did you resign?
It was my own decision because, I like the lectures and everything. I was studying BA Hons and
in what?
Business administration.
Okay.
So I thought I was doing much better by doing my own business than sitting down and learning about how to get a job one day. That's one of the reasons why I took that decision.
And it worked for you?
Well, there's certain decisions, Omaru, you're going to take in life. You become responsible for yourself. If you do well, it's for yourself. If you do bad, it's for yourself.
So this was at what age?
I was young. I was just before I turned 20.
You have 4 children, I've seen somewhere. Is that true?
Yeah.
If any of your children said to you they want to quit school, you let them be?
I don't think so. I don't think that I also had a father at that time that would say that, hey, son, you have to make it to the end. You have to acquire your degrees. I'm paying for your fees and all of that. My father died in 1999, and around that time I was in university. But I was more or less a man of my own. It's different. It's how we were raised, and people need to respect the background of people. You see, the thing about us, the black society, is that we question everything. We don't have solution for things. We question things. Some people probably were raised by a mother, not a mother and a father. And because of that, their background would determine their future and how they grow up. And we just need to respect them for who they're becoming, not for who they are, really. Because it's beyond circumstances that has carved them into that character.
But you didn't leave university because you couldn't afford the fees,
no,
right?
No, it's not about that.
You just left because you thought it was pointless.
No, I didn't think it was pointless. I thought that
you thought you'd do better with or without.
I had to make a choice.
Degree.
That's all. I had to make a choice, but that choice that I made was a decision that I had to take and find my choices later.
Okay. And many decades on, you still haven't bothered to go get a degree, and you would not do, would you?
I think I've acquired more than 35 degrees since I left. See, people think degrees are only things that you get from academia curriculum. No. There are degrees on the street, there are degrees in the corporate center, there are degrees in even the political sector.
But do you have any degree from any university?
I don't.
Currently you don't?
No.
So right now, your highest qualification, if you were filling any form, would be SSCE.
Well, if you can call it that.
You want to be president, and with your SSCE certificate, you think you can command people who are professors and PhDs? You think you can do that?
What did those people do? The people that have the PhDs and all the DDDs and the degrees, what did they do when we gave them the chance? See, that's the mistake about us. We are basing our future, how we're going to develop our world, on the Western regulations. We feel like we have to have a PhD. We have to have this. We have to go to Harvard. We have to go to Cambridge. Yes, I've seen quite a few of them, Omaru. What did they do?
Nothing, eh?
What did they do? I mean, Africa has the worst governance in the world. Today, if you're looking at our economy, it's crushed. If you're looking at our currency, it's depreciated. If you're looking at the balancing of the economy, there is inflation. What did all these educated, so-called educated men that have all the degrees in the world, that we jumped and voted for them, thinking that they have the degrees and they'll be able to develop humanity and society and the country? What did they do? I think you and I can witness it and we can see. So if you're asking me that I need the degree before I can make a decision for my destiny or what I can do to contribute to the country's success, then I am here to prove you wrong. Because I don't think we should
You need a degree.
That.
Will you get your children to get degrees? Will you let your children get degrees?
I am educating my children. And
up to degree level.
Look, education is a necessity.
Yet you decided to opt out of that.
Do you
necessity.
have degrees?
I have one.
You have one?
Yeah.
Did you do it from the computer, or did you actually, was it virtual or was it?
Oh, I went to school for 4 years.
For 4 years?
Yes.
Which university?
Ghana Institute of Journalism.
Okay, so your degree is to be a journalist?
Yes, that's what I learned in.
I think it's your destiny, right? That's what you wanted.
I don't know about destiny, but yes, I wanted to be a journalist.
So now you are.
Yeah.
You want to know what I wanted to be?
What? I wanted to be a pilot. But then mathematics was scary, so I decided
so you
to
decided.
So
okay.
Yeah. What did you want to become?
I just wanted to be one of the greatest people in this world. I wanted to leave a legacy. I wanted to make sure that by the time I leave this world, I've impacted so many people.
And there's no degree in that.
There wasn't.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. That's just on your children. So you would make sure your children get degrees.
I am giving them education now.
But so how do you marry the two? That their father was rebellious against education, thinks that education is not the end to everything. I mean, there are people who say Bill Gates didn't have all those things.
I am not rebellious.
No, you rebelled.
Let me correct you.
Okay.
I am not rebellious to education.
What are you?
I just said that I did not acquire a degree.
Because you opted out. That's rebellion.
But I'm not rebelling against it.
Your mates were in school with you.
It is my decision.
Yes, that's rebellion.
In life.
You rebelled.
I had to, let's not get too much grammatical if we have to show expression.
Yes.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is that education is important. But it's not only university education, it's what you need to acquire.
Yeah, but so you see this statement you just made, you should stick to it and say, because of that, I'm going to teach my children about Kunta Kinte. I'm going to teach them about Sumanguru and Sundiata and say to them that, listen, if they said they would not go to school, you're not going to force them, right?
No, listen. As a father, I am responsible for my child, or for my children. Now, if I am raising my children with my wife and my kids under the roof, it's my rules, it's my conditions. It's how I carve my son. Okay, I already told you that when I was growing, I was the man and the boy for myself. I was in England and I made that choice. So it doesn't mean that I should force my son to walk on the same route like our fathers did to us. I'm a lawyer, so you become a lawyer. I'm a journalist, so you become a journalist. That is the Ghanaian mentality.
Okay.
Well, I don't believe in that.
Where were you born, Ghana or UK?
I was born here.
You were born in Ghana, in Kumasi.
Arefo, so that was Jacob Freedom Caesar, or no, and I just saw that the new force political party, and or answer questions surrounding the educational background. Do you think, say, Okita SSCE, he is fit to lead Ghana and perform better than our previous president, and now like Omako School Kakra Akomenim, and I say Ujidi say he should be boycotted and mobianto aba man for adwenche efa ye session no am I adofo Vimbas TV so ena we
Vimbas TV.